Now that we've got the base assembly all put together, we've got the mobility kit installed on it, we're going to go ahead and put this down onto the ground. Once it's on the ground, we can see how easily it rolls around. The front swiveling nose gear for the mobility kit is on a foot pedal operation. We'll simply retract the wheel and see how it sets down. Seems like we're fairly well adjusted right now. We push down, it's able to move, and with the foot pedal in the up position, it seems like it's locked in place. A quick inspection of the back side. Everything looks pretty good over here. So we're going to go ahead and get this mounted to the bottom of the bandsaw. There's an easy way to do this, and the easy way is not to lift the bandsaw up and set it on the top here. What we're going to do is we're going to take the bandsaw, lay it down on its backbone, install the base on it to make it a little bit easier on ourselves, and then we'll go ahead and stand the entire assembly upright. Now we've positioned the bandsaw about 6 or 7 inches away from our first block. We've got a 4x4 right here. And about 32 inches or so away, we've got another block position. We're going to lay the bandsaw down on its backbone right across these two. If you're unsure of yourself, or if the weight is too much, please get someone to help you lay this down here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to lay it down right now. Be careful when you're laying it down. It may want to tip a little bit as you've got your motor on the back. Once I have it down, I'm actually going to slide it a little bit further this way, just to keep it from tipping. Slide it back, gently lift it up onto the block. Now that it's secure on the blocks, we're going to go ahead and put the stand on the bottom and run the bolts through here. Let's grab our bolts that we've laid out before. Page 21 will show you the installation of the stand onto your bandsaw. Now we're ready to install the base. I've got 2 fasteners laid out right here. I've got my base right here. If you're installing the base and you have the mobility kit already installed, you actually want to raise the bandsaw up just a little bit more. If you're installing the base and there's no mobility kit, you can go ahead and put it on right now. I'm going to slide this back. I'm going to lift this up, and we're going to put one more 2x4 underneath the bandsaw. Slide the base up, grab it by the folds, and then align it loosely with the stand. Get your fasteners ready to go, and start the fasteners on the front and back. Now that we've got the top 2 finger tight, leave them loose a little bit so you can position the base. We'll put the 2 in the bottom. Now that you've got the bottom bolts in, go ahead and secure everything with a number 14 wrench. And make sure all 4 bolts are completely snug. Now we've got our base tightened to our saw, we're about ready to stand it up. I found that it's usually about easiest to get the base on here if this is about 6 or 8 inches off the ground. Usually 8 inches works pretty good. It allows you to position it a little bit. Sometimes I find out it's also easy to have someone help you out to position the stand as I run the bolts in. You're definitely going to need a hand though to stand this up. It's heavy. Again, we're in the 300-pound range. I'm going to get a hand here. We're going to stand the bandsaw up, and then we're going to cover the table installation and a few other things. Now that we've got our bandsaw stood up, we're easily able to move it around using the mobility kit. We'll simply step on the foot pedal. That raises this into the bandsaw. We can position it wherever we like to, and then simply lower it back down. Now we're ready to install the table.